Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Wednesday, July 17th, 2013. Okay, on tap for today. Housing starts at 8:30 and Bank of Canada announcement at 10 o'clock. But the biggie here is Uncle Ben at 10. I believe he's speaking to Congress. I'm not sure. But anyway, the whole weight of the market sits on him at 10 o'clock. And then we have petroleum status report and beige book as secondary impacts to the market at 10:30 and 2 p.m. respectively. But the big one here is Ben, and there should be a big red star here after his name because he has more influence on the market than anyone else. Any one individual, anyway. I would be scared to death to say anything if I was him. If I had that many people and that much money resting on every word, every verb, every adjective, every sentence, every paragraph structure, I just wouldn't want to do it. All right, let's take a look at the foreign markets. First, Asia is closed. They don't seem to care too much about Ben. Looks pretty normal here. Nikkei's head didn't move very much, not as normal amount anyway, but it's kind of mixed here, I guess you could say. And then in Europe, we have about half point or better, roughly negative right now at lunchtime. So, for instance, in England, everybody's headed over to the pub for lunch. So things are kind of quiet right now, and they're down about a half a point, which would, equate to like 150 on the Dow or 5 or 6 points on the S&P 500 over here. Down, I guess you could say. All right, let's jump over and take a look at the futures. Here are looking down a little bit, down 30 on the Dow, down 3.5 on the S&P 500. Gold is at 1285, still trying to bang it up against that 1300 resistance level, and oil is at 105, so it's still above 105. A bit pricey for oil, at least in the current environment. I remember when it was $20 a barrel, or even less than that. I remember, believe it or not, paying 19 cents a gallon for gas, so that kind of dates me. Yes, I was driving in the mid-60s. That's when I got my license, so figure it out for yourself. Okay, looking at the account currently, I did a couple of things yesterday. First of all, I closed the Netflix calendar, the lower one. I did close that, and I booked that loss, I guess you might say. It wasn't all that devastating of a loss. But here's the scary thing that I did was I bought my short calls back on this August bear call, and now I'm sitting here with these long 265 calls. So I was doing a bit of math before, and I had some technical difficulty, which is why it's a little bit late here, later than normal for my recording. It's about 20 after 6 right now. But anyway, and I was doing some math here. So, all right, I sold that 260 call for $5.72, and I bought it back yesterday for a whopping $26.40. That's why to do things like that, that's why you need to leave enough cash in your account. Now, it's a high risk play that I did as well. Okay, so now I'm down $20.68 on that side of the position. On the other side, I paid $4.87 for this 265 call right here. So that, and right now it is worth, where is it, $20.90. So that means that I have gained $16.03. So I lost $20.68 on the other one, and I'm up $16 on this one, which means I need another additional $4. Well, what it comes out to is I need this particular position here to move up to $25.55. So slightly less than $5. I need this to move up. Alright, so what price does Netflix have to be at in order for that to happen? Well, I went over here to the Analyze tab, and I said, okay, I want theoretical price. So you just go ahead and select the theoretical price here, and we'll go to August, and we're looking at right now the price of this option is $20.90, as I mentioned before, and we need it to get to $25.55. Okay, so what do we need here? Let's just start throwing some numbers out here. Let's throw $7 out there. Oh, okay, we're getting pretty close here. If Netflix goes up $7 today, I'll be up to $24.66. Well, I would actually be happy with that. What if it's tomorrow? Well, let's get to our price. Okay, let's say 7.5. Okay, that's $24.94. We need $25.55. All right, let's go. Just jump to 8. Okay, now we're getting closer, and we'll go to 8.5, 25.51. 8.55, 25.54, that's close enough for me. Okay, so if Netflix moves up $8.55 today, theoretically, it says theoretical price here, we'll hit our bogey and we'll break even on that, and we'll recover our loss. Of course, you know, if it drops, if Netflix drops, then we're in deep doo-doo. But I'm looking here at this midpoint between 257 and 269, and it's looking like as though it may gap about $6 at the open this morning. That's what it's looking like. Anything can change between now and then. But anyway, this one had me a little bit worried about going to sleep last night. It was a little bit worrisome. So I put a lot of money at risk on this, and I said a prayer, and that's where I stand right now. So we need an $8.55 gain today. What if it's tomorrow? So we can just move this calendar up here. Well, that's 25.16. Okay, I'd probably still be happy with that. What about Thursday, 24.77? Now there's something here that could be disturbing also, and that is we have earnings next week. So are we going to get this move up here, or are we not? I mean, even if it goes back up to this high from yesterday, I would be happy. So it doesn't take much, Netflix, for me to get happy. So just do what I'm hoping that you do, and I will be very happy. If you don't and you decide to pull back today, I'm going to be very sad. I don't like taking big losses like that, and I don't like taking big risks. So this is way out of my trading plan, and I do this occasionally, and it has been successful more times than not. So we'll just see how it moves out. This being in August is a good thing because, let's go back here, because theta is pretty small. We have, and our delta is at 51, so at this price right now, for every dollar move up, we're going to gain 51 cents. And then when it moves in the money, then it's 55 cents. And then as it goes deeper in the money, it's 58 cents. So I'm not asking for a heck of a lot here. Just a nice, $7 or $8 pop today would be great. And I may just put a limit order in for the price that I'm looking for to exit and be happy. I'll do that later. Alright, so let's go back to the monitor tab. I'm not going to do the scan today just because of all the earnings coming up on everything, and I haven't had a chance to go through the ETF list yet, but I will show you that in a moment. What else do we have going on here? Well, CF is really about the only thing that's profitable here right now. This is being up $8,000 and need to be up a lot more on that one today. So, and the reason why that number is so big is because it's just the one that I bought at $5, and you can just go view trades. Go here and take a look at it. I paid $4.87 for it. It's now worth $20.90. So that's just to let you know where I get these numbers from. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to show you, I'm a little concerned about CELG. CELG is not cooperating at all either, but it's not moving enough for me to buy back the short, and the expiration on this is this Friday. So I'm probably going to end up, unless CELG takes a digger this morning, I'm probably going to end up booking a loss on this, and it looks like it may open down a little bit. So maybe I might be able to recover some of this loss today, although not much. It would take a pretty significant down open. We're looking at 127. So 127, let's go to the Analyze tab, do the risk profile, and if the price moves to 127, let's say 128, gee, we might actually end up making some money on this, provided those numbers hold true. So we'll see. Only time will tell on that. Oh, and that's all I'm going to cover for the current positions. Wanted to show you the list that I came up with yesterday, which is ETF high volume. Oops, no, that's not it. I thought I cleaned those out. Let's see here. ETF. I thought I cleaned it. Here we go. Okay, so this is the list that I came up with. I took this particular list, which I got out when I went to the Market Watch, and I did the quotes, and I said all ETFs, and then I filtered and chopped away and cut stuff out and things like that, and I ended up with this particular list right here. And I decided that anything over $50 will make it on the list. It has to be high volume. All of these are very high volume. This is the average volume. And they're all have a good selection of options on them. I also got rid of any direction ETFs, which is the triple weighted ETFs. Don't like doing those because they are heavily weighted on the futures, and sometimes you can lose a lot of money. So the list that I ended up with was this one. So if you want to, which matches this one over here, so if you want to just pause this and create your own list using those. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the ones that I'll be using when earnings season is coming up. I'll be looking at those. All right. But not this earnings season. I'm just trying to scramble to save what I got. All right, so now for our on a lighter note section, I wanted to let you all know that a couple of weeks ago I bought one of these Samsung Chromebook. And the reason why I did it is I had an old laptop that when my grandkids come over, which is every day, they were using my old laptop. Well, it ended up getting, there's something wrong with the hard drive on it. I don't blame them or anything. It's just started to go. I mean, the thing is, it's an HP, and geez, right now it's 11 years old. So I can't even sell it. Nobody really wants something that's 11 years old. It worked just fine up until about 3 or 4 months ago. So I was looking for, a used laptop or something for the kids, and I was looking for something also that I wouldn't have to worry about a lot of viruses and all that kind of stuff. So I did some searching around and thought, well, all they do is internet stuff. So what about a Chromebook? Did some reading up, did some reviews, ended up focusing on the Samsung. I saw on Craigslist a lot of them were like $150. But the people were too far away, and you never know when you're buying a computer from somebody else really what you're getting. So I looked on Amazon and I got a refurbished, or I don't know what you want to, still in the original box Chromebook for $180. And I first got it, I thought, well, this is kind of neat, but now everybody loves it. The kids love it. It's very lightweight. It's small. It's really like a tablet on steroids. And if you just want to sell your soul to Google and do everything on Chromebook, I mean, you can't connect a printer to it, but you can do what they call Google Print or Chrome Print or something, where your account on your real computer with a printer hooked up to it will end up being your printer. So you have your Chromebook, you go ahead and hit the print, and it prints out on your regular computer that's hooked up to a printer. So it's pretty cool. You got online apps, Google apps that you can use. It's very responsive. The battery lasts all day long, so the kids can carry it around with them and sort of fight over it like they always do. And I created an account for them on in Google so that they would have their own tabs open up for them and stuff like that. So I was really pretty happy with this purchase. So anyway, that's enough advertisement for Chromebooks, and in particular Samsung's Chromebook. Very happy with it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. And pray for Netflix. Happy trading.